In an uncertain world, there is only one thing we can truly be certain of: change. The next generation will surely grow up in a world of rapidly changing technology and social mobility.
My attitude to my children's learning is that learning other countries' culture, history, and language is just as important as Chinese ones.
I think we make our children strong from early days by giving them very positive affirmations about how they are and how lucky they are and how they've got two cultures in their lives, two different backgrounds. Many of them will be bilingual, and to be proud of that.
I don't know where he will be in the future. It's his choice. I'm not going to send him to China, because China you can make more money in China, more opportunity in China, so you go to China. If he's happy, he's suitable more in the place where he is, that's fine. That's his choice.
I don't need to go to China just because my mom's Chinese. I could go to France. Who knows?
We definitely want to, start a family. So we're hoping to give it a shot next year and see how we go. We've talked about it, so it's definitely happening. Just a question of whether we'll stop at 2 or maybe try for 3, but I think we'll just have 1 first and see how we go.
So it's up to us, to choose how much of the Chinese sort of background is part of their life. How much we want it to be, really.
I think from a young age we'll try to expose them as much as possible, so to make it fun. Go to the festivals and see the performances, or go to the museum or watch Chinese movies or cartoons in Chinese. Growing up, I think, because I actually watched cartoons in Chinese, my mum got them from the video store from Hong Kong, I think that actually helped me as well, because I watched it and I was listening to it, so maybe we can do that with our children as well.
So children of these bicultural families are very lucky if they've got parents who will bring them interesting things about those two.
I will support my children learning Chinese culture, history, and language if they are interested, but I wouldn't force them.
Technology in general is going to be another challenge as well, in terms of just children growing up in the digital age and how they build relationships and how they communicate, because some primary schools now are requiring that their students have an iPad.
And I think that the children of tomorrow are ones who come from very different backgrounds and are able to integrate that and go forward with the strength that they can create a more peaceful world.
As people become increasingly mobile and the old world borders break down, a new, more ethnically and culturally integrated world will emerge.
Cheers! Ganbei! Ganbei! Thank you!
Cheers!
However, both Dawn and Ian are strong believers that beneath the flurry of the modern world, knowing who you truly are is the beginning of any good relationship, cross-cultural or otherwise.
I understand it is a Chinese tradition, which still applies to many Chinese today, is, as Chinese, we should always remember where we come from and be proud of our culture and history.
I think what's also very important is not letting go of your own culture. And by that I mean it's very easy to get absorbed into another's culture, but it's really about sharing those two things. And I personally have friends and business associates that really are entirely westernised, and so I still embrace my culture away from our home and our relationship by some of my business dealings and by some of my friends, as Claire does with her family and her friends, and we sort of bring all of those together. So don't lose your own identity, keep that because it's strong and it's solid, but try and work towards a combined identity between you.